With so much confusion surrounding mail-in voting, people might assume voting in person is easier, but the GOP is making that difficult too.
Voters in the heart of Atlanta waited for more than 4 and 5 hours before they could vote today.
In Gwinnett County, some voters sitting in line for 8 hours.
Some voters were in line for more than 10 hours.
10 hours? You could watch 2 seasons of Friends from college just waiting to vote, and no one should be forced to do either. Georgia's election officials knew a voting crisis was coming. After their June primaries had similar problems, especially in minority areas, the Republican Secretary of State called it unacceptable and vowed to resolve these issues before November's election. But now that it's happened again, Georgia officials say it's just the result of voter enthusiasm. See, voters, it's all your fault. If you didn't all try to vote, the lines wouldn't be so long. I mean, obviously, higher turnout leads to longer lines, but so does offering fewer polling places. Since 2013, Georgia's voter rolls have grown by nearly 2 million people, but their polling locations have been cut by almost 10%, a change that impacts Black communities more than white ones. In fact, race is one of the strongest predictors of voting wait times. People of color are 7 times more likely than white voters to have to wait in line for more than an hour. Meanwhile, white people are 7 times more likely to see the line, ask, hey, what are you guys waiting in line for, and get in that line too. Of course, the number one threat to our elections is the president.
I'm urging my supporters to go into the polls and watch very carefully.
Trump's campaign and the RNC say they're seeking about 50,000 volunteers.
We're going to have everything. We're going to have sheriffs, and we're going to have law enforcement, and we're going to have, hopefully, U.S. attorneys.
Fine, joke's on you. While all the cops were watching the polls, there'll be no one left to arrest me while I smoke a big fat clove cigarette in the no smoking zone in front of the school. Who's the bad bitch on campus now? Republicans seem especially focused on patrolling Black majority cities for voter fraud. But really, if you're a white person in a Black neighborhood and you think you see the same person voting multiple times, it probably just means you're racist. Even just signing up to vote is harder than it needs to be. 9 states, the majority of which are Republican-controlled, do not allow online registration. It's a major problem, except in Wyoming, which has so few people, each senator's only constituent is the other senator. Shady voting business isn't just limited to red states. It's also happening in the liberal, godless hellscape of California.
The state GOP in the process of installing unofficial ballot boxes. California's Secretary of State says they're not only unauthorized, but also illegal.
All right, so one more reason to be like, right now, if you live in California, there's no relief. There's no sign that anytime soon everything will seem to suck less.
I think we just witnessed the moment Chris Cuomo stopped being a CNN anchor and started a life terrorizing Gotham City. Regardless of where you live, there's a lot to be worried about for this election. The good news is that so far, over 28 million people have already cast their ballots. That's nearly 5 times the number of people who voted early compared to this point during the 2016 election, and only half the number of Dippin' Dots I'm going to eat if Trump is reelected. I mean, that's just 4 packs of Dippin' Dots. I'm not crazy. We have only 13 days till the election. That's less than 2 weeks to mail in your absentee ballot, vote early, or make a plan to vote in person on November 3rd. We all have to show up. If we do, only one thing's getting thrown out on Election Day, and it's not this. Damn, that hero cannot throw.